Hello, what's happening everyone? This is Yamimash, and here we have a Gears of War 3 King of the Hill gameplay on the Alpha game type. It was a good match. I haven't brought any King of the Hill before. It's always been Team Deathmatch and Execution, so I thought I would try and mix it up a little bit and play a different game type. I'm sure 99.9% of you know what King of the Hill is. If you don't, you basically capture the ring and you get points the longer you hold it, and if you hit, I think it's 180 points, you win the round. It's a good game type. I like King of the Hill. When it comes to montage clips and stuff like that, King of the Hill standards are a little higher, I guess you could say. You need to get better clips because of the respawning and the people crowding around in one space and stuff. But anyway, what I want to talk to you guys about is, well, I'm going to probably put this in the title anyway, but it's going to be about near-death experiences that I've witnessed. I've had a couple actually. It's a bit worrying really, the amount of times I've almost died, and I'm what, 20 years old, crazy stuff. But I'm sure, you know, a lot of people, you know, have these type of things, occurrences where, you know, they could die, and it's scary to say because when you think about death, you don't really know what is there. You don't know what's going to happen. We only know the beginning and the end of life. And when death comes, it's a very scary and a creepy thing to think about. You know, it scares me. It probably scares most people, I would think. But, you know, I've had a couple of near-death experiences in my time. And I think the first one was when I was a lot younger. I think I was about 10 years old. And I went abroad to Gran Canaria, the Canary Islands. It's a nice tropical place. Hey, thanks for the talk, though, good sir. So it was at the Canary Islands, and we was on the beach, and you know, it was just having a good time making sandcastles and stuff. You know, I was 10, I was just messing around, and went to me and my mom and all that, and her boyfriend. We went to this like cliff edge, and there was a little like you can go underneath the cliffs, and there's a bit of sand there, and there was the sea. And the thing is, the tide was, I think, coming in, and there was some pretty big waves and stuff. And being a dumb idiot that I am, I went into the sea, and you know, I was having a play and stuff, and tripped over, and the waves were like crashing in. I got like sucked into the ocean somehow. I don't know how I managed that, and yeah, it wasn't good. I was like, I couldn't swim and stuff, so I was in the deep ocean, and kind of just glubbing my way to the surface, and my mom amazingly runs into the ocean and rescues me, and it was scary. It was frightening. I couldn't believe it, you know, being that close to, well, just pure panic. It was pure panic, and you know, fucking water, man. That's the second thing I'm going to go on about, and I think I failed a double T-bow there. The second time I almost died, I've completely ignored the whole hospital thing. You know, because of the infection and stuff, I almost died with that too, actually. But it wasn't as bad these things, because obviously the hospital helped me out there, and I was fine in the end. But the third time that I almost died, you know, ignoring the hospital and that event, I went to the local swimming pool, and they every Saturday they do this thing. I think they call it Smosh or something. Not Smosh is in the YouTube channel, by the way. It's like a water event with loads of floatables and stuff. Like they throw all these floatable toys and stuff into the swimming pool, and you can play around on them. And it was only a couple years after the events at the holiday. I was in the swimming pool, and they every time they send out this giant alligator, this huge inflatable alligator. It's massive. It covers about maybe a fifth or a sixth of the swimming pool. It's really big, and it was there, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to swim underneath this giant alligator and pop up on the other side. What was I thinking? I do not know. So I go and swim underneath the giant alligator. I was thinking to myself, you know, I've got to be the other side by now. So I try and go to the surface, and there I am underneath the giant alligator, smack bang in the middle, with this giant inflatable plastic thingy above me, and I couldn't escape. I was like, no, what have I done? And then the difference with this time is I actually didn't panic. I said, if I panic, I might want to breathe earlier. I might not last as long, kind of thing. And I was calm, and I just decided I'm gonna have to swim as far left or right as possible. And oh my god, there's loads of people there. I think I missed loads of shots. I'm gonna have to swim far left as possible and try and basically get around this thing. So I swim all the way to the left, and it has like these big arm things, and I swam around the arm, and I got to the surface, and oh man, it was pretty close. I couldn't hold my breath much longer. Got to the surface, and I was gasping for air and shit. And then I just got out of the swimming pool and got changed and went home, and I haven't been there since. Now, I'm not scared of water. I can go swimming if I choose to. It's just I choose not to because of twice in a couple years I have almost drowned. It is ridiculous how dangerous water is. Seriously, water is a dangerous thing, but there are a lot of dangers in the world. We gotta understand, us as human beings, we are very what's the word? I won't say weak. We are not precious either. Well, I guess we are precious. It basically, a lot of things can kill us. It's dangerous, and there are a lot of dangers in the world, and it's crazy to think. And also on a global scale, you know, these small things can kill, you know, me as an individual. But think, like, we could. I may as well go into this too. But think how easy we could go extinct. Seriously, we. Think the dinosaurs, they went extinct, you know, because of an asteroid, and asteroids are quite common, not big ones, but you gotta understand that eventually, sometime in our time frame, if we don't end up destroying ourselves with nuclear bombs and stuff, sometime in our time frame, there's gonna be a big asteroid coming towards our planet. Look at the moon, look at all the craters and stuff on that. That's been pummeled with asteroids and comets and whatnot. So. Thinking of it that way, at some point there's going to be an asteroid heading towards our planet, and we're going to have to try and destroy the thing. It's like in those films, you know, Armageddon and Deep Impact. I watched both of those. They're pretty fun films. I quite like these type of films, actually. But yeah, we're going to have to react to that, and it might not be in our time frame. We might already be dead, which is nice to say. But it's scary stuff to think about. And also, like I said, the whole us destroying ourselves with nuclear bombs, you know, it only takes one idiot, one higher up to decide, you know what, I'm going to shoot a nuclear bomb at this country, and then bang, massive nuclear war, here we go, and then everything goes to shit, really. I don't want that happening. I doubt, the least likely thing ever going to happen is aliens or anything, you know, I really doubt that. The universe is so big. We got to understand, we aren't very advanced in that sense. Like we're limited, really. We can't really travel much in the space kind of thing. Like we can't go faster than the speed of light. We can't even go that fast. And the thing is, the universe is ever expanding. So for us to go to a different galaxy, it's never going to happen. And our solar system is huge, and the galaxy we're in is huge. Like we will never be able to get out of the solar system anytime soon. Like we'll be dead by that time. So anyway, that's a bit off topic, really. I was watching some astronomical videos on the internet, and it was a bit interesting, really. At the same time, though, I doubt we'll ever have anything like alien invasion or something. You know, superbugs, that's possible. You know, we had the bird flu and stuff. Thank God it didn't get too out of control, because that was a dangerous thing. I think bird flu had about a 50% chance of killing the person who was infected or something. It was a very dangerous virus, and we controlled it, which is nice. But you know, superbugs like that, they happen. There's always pandemics. They always happen. And if there's one that we can't control very well, or it goes out of control, we'll be a bit fucked, really. So we've got to be careful about those things. So there's a lot of things that can, you know, kill us all. Hello there, Locust. Thank you for the sniper. You are a nice guy. So yeah, it's dangerous. It's crazy to think about, really. Also, you know, other dangers, tsunamis, volcanoes. Tsunamis caused by earthquakes, of course, and I think in Japan they had that earthquake, big tsunami, and it caused a nuclear reaction, and that did a lot of shit. So yeah, I was thinking of titling this video near-death experiences, but maybe I'll talk about just death in general, maybe. It's a bit of a sad topic, really. Sorry about this, guys. But yeah, that really does sum it up. I'm sure I've missed a couple of apocalyptic events. I'm not even going to go into 2012, because I don't even know about that. That's just some stupid stuff, I think. Because honestly, we've had a lot of times in the past saying, oh, this year's going to be the end of the world, and it didn't happen, and stuff like that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, enjoyed this gameplay too. We win the King of the Hill, which is nice. I think we beat them 2-0. Good stuff. Blind fire across the map fail. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop me a rating, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Goodbye, everyone.